KTVO Sports Summary, sponsored by Hearing Care Partners. We listen so you can hear.
It's our final stop in this year's KTVO Sports Summary, and it has us visiting two of the biggest rivals in all of Missouri. Brookfield and Marceline had a success in multiple sports last season, but it all starts in one of the Show Me State's biggest football games, the Bell Game. Both teams had their highs and their lows last year on the gridiron, but that didn't stop them from kicking off a successful school year.
Winning a rivalry game can make all the difference in the world for a program. The Brookfield football team won the Bell Game against Marceline for the third year in a row, driving them to have a solid year.
You know, that game can either make or break a season, and you know, it can give you momentum, you know, for the rest of the year, or you know, it can knock you a step back. So fortunately, you know, the boys showed up and played a good ball game, and that really set our season off on the right step.
That win kicked off the first winning season for the Bulldogs since 2015. Brookfield has been building up the football program since head coach Corey Luke took over 3 years ago. A big reason for last year's success was the upperclassmen using their experience to keep calm in any situation. You know,
kids that have had the chance to play varsity football for 2 or 3 years, you know, that are getting more comfortable on a Friday night. And you know, that really paid off.
2023 was a successful year for the Bulldogs, but let's not forget about their rivals. Despite not winning the Bell Game, the Tigers ended the regular season on a 6-game winning streak, winning a district game against Salisbury before falling in the district semifinals to a Final Four-bound Milan team. Head coach Joey Peterson said that the senior class was a driving force for the team, but it wasn't just the star players in the field making the difference.
Have several kids that go under the radar. Reese Vinson, who played some linebacker, did a little bit of everything. Had an eligible number and a lineman number throughout the season. You've got I'm sure I'm missing several, but those kids just the work ethic that they brought to the table was impressive and led by example.
The football season success rubbed off on the teams across the board for both the Tigers and Bulldogs. In Brookfield, the girls' wrestling program took home second, while the boys took home fourth at state. As always, not to be outdone, Marceline had a state champion wrestler in Connor Quinn, and Peyton Weiss took home third for the second year in a row. The softball team continued its domination of the circle, earning their 5th 20-win season in a row. Each year, the communities surrounding Brookfield and Marceline have high expectations for their teams, and that's part of the reason they find success when they compete.
You know, we have a high standard, and we hold our kids to it, ourselves to it, and that just the high expectations. It's a good thing. You would rather have high expectations as low, and our kids see that, and they see the tradition that's here, and they want to live up to that as well, and they just work hard. Good kids, good families.
As we enter the 2024-2025 school year, both Marceline and Brookfield once again enter with high hopes for the season. Kayla McGee, KTVO Sports.